caught me in the middle of my morning coffee. Well, I'm so glad you could be here with me today. I'm Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com. I must admit I am a bit of a coffeeholic. My friends call me a coffee snob. I don't get it personally. Just the fact that I like my coffee really fresh every time I have a cup, which is why I love my Keurig and my K-Cups, which brings me to today's project. I've got a really cute little K-Cup holder. This is going to be a great way for me to share my love of K-Cups. And with my Keurig machine, I can share that with my friends. Maybe share my favorite flavors with them. It's going to be a fun little project. And get this, it's created with one sheet of cardstock. No measuring, I promise you. Is that awesome? Love it. I love a project that's going to be simple with no measuring. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to begin creating our K-Cup holder with a piece of 8.5 by 11 inch cardstock. I'm going to be using Island Indigo. You use whatever works for the stamps and artwork you want to go with. I'm going to take the 8.5 inch side and I'm going to put it up in my Simply Scored board. I'm going to score that at 2 inches and at 6.5 inches. I'm going to rotate it around now, and I've got the 11 inch side up here at the top. Now we're going to do some more scoring. We're going to score at 4 inches, 6.25 inch, 8.25 inch, and 10.5 inches. All right, so I've got everything scored. We're going to now come in and do some cutting. What we're going to do is we're going to cut off all 4 corners. There's 2 big rectangles, 2 little baby rectangles. We're going to cut those down. It's going to look like this when it's all been cut. I'm also going to have you cut up these score lines here so we get some little flappies going on, all right? At this point, I think I'm going to reach, sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and crease all of my score lines with my bone folder. One thing you probably heard me talk a lot in my videos is that when it comes to boxes, your bone folder is a must, because boxes must have a really good harsh crease to look like a box. Otherwise, they tend to bulk and kind of, I don't know, they fluff out. It just doesn't look good. Okay, we're now going to do some cutting, or some punching, I should say. I've got a couple of, this is just scrap paper, of a 1 3/4 inch circle using our 1 3/4 inch circle punch. And I'm going to lay these down. I'm going to take just a tad of snail. It doesn't take a lot. These aren't going to stay on there. And on the edge that's got that little 1/2 inch flap, we're going to lay these down. Just kind of make sure, oops, I guess it helps if you put the sticky side down, Connie. All right, much better. So that way I can see I've made sure I got those lined up. I can now come in with my 1 3/4 inch punch. Line that up. I can punch both of those out right where I want them, and I'm sure they're good and centered. I am going to be using my Project Life corner rounder, and I just want to round off this big section here. I want to round off the edges. It was just a little bit harsh, and I want to do one more bit of cutting, and that's going to be on these center tabs. This is optional, I'll be real honest, but I'm kind of particular when it comes to boxes. I don't like there to be bulk in my boxes that causes it not to go together properly. So you can see, I just kind of mitered off. I only cut on this center tab. That's very important. To create a miter, just cut from the inside and cut straight up to the outside. Again, keeping in mind, we're only doing this on the center tab. Now, before I put things together, I do want to go ahead and do some of the decorating in advance. I've got 2 pieces of designer paper. This is from the Moonlight paper series stack. I've got a piece of 4 1/4 inch by 2 inches, 4 1/4 inch by 1 3/4 inches. By the way, all these measurements are going to be on my website, so not to worry if you didn't catch them. I'm going to take the 2 inch by 4 1/4, and I'm going to corner round 2 ends, okay? This, I need it to line up here. Let me go ahead and bring this back in. We're just going to be adhering it down right here. And so, of course, I need those edges cornered so it matches my cardstock. All right, so I've adhered that down just with some snail or fast fuse is fine. And I'm going to add one more piece of designer series paper. This one we're not going to do any mitering to it. And this piece is actually going to go just above my circles. So we can adhere this one down as well. All right, so you know how I said don't follow the teacher? Yeah, this would be one of those moments. I can't believe I almost put this together. You can see I just had to rip it apart. It's a good thing it's going to be hidden. I haven't put the handle on, for goodness sake. I'm going to do that right now. So guys, please forgive me. We should have done that before we started putting it together. Crazy, crazy day. I'm going to blame it on all the crazy weather in Oklahoma. How about we do that? No, let's just blame it on Connie's lack of coffee. I have got the modern label punch. Feel free to use whatever punch. You can use an oval. Anything you want there is going to work great. But we do want a cute little handle up there at the top. Now I can bring this over. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing paper can be very, very forgiving because look, I was able to rescue it and you won't be able to see all of my major boo-boos. Hey, it happens to all of us. Maybe on the next time when I make one, I will remember to put my handle on. Now, I do want to make a little comment here. This is to make, what I've made here is a single holder for 2. If I wanted this to be a holder for 4, as you can see, I could put 2 of those together. I just adhere them with fast fuse back to back and adhere it together. If I were to do that, I would have wanted to wait to do this handle because as you can see, they didn't line up. So I would wait to do that through both layers. So I would lay this together when it's all good and flat and punch it. So I will take that one and luckily I can still use it. And let me just show you how I dolled it up a little bit. I used the Perfect Blend stamp set and added a great little sentiment. Given enough coffee, I could rule the world temporarily, except for Connie, who didn't know how to punch, so I didn't rule the world very well there. I used some of the, some more of the Moonlight paper, and I created a different little bow with a bow punch, the Bow Builder punch, fabulous. The Treat Yourself from So Social. Hashtag treat yourself. If you're a Jimmy Fallon fan, you're probably all about the hashtags. So just doll it up any way you want. Have some fun with it. Make it a little birthday theme. Whatever makes you happy. Well, guys, thank you so much for being a part of today's video and sticking with me through all my little misadventures as I stumbled through a few spots in that video. Guess I didn't have enough coffee before I started today, huh? I hope you liked today's project and it's one you're going to be able to incorporate into your gift giving because you know what? If you've got a friend who loves K-Cups, this is really a fantastic gift all year long. Whether you give it for birthday or a thank you or Christmas, whatever, it's really a fun gift. And what do you think about turning it into a 4-pack holder? Really cute. Well, listen, thanks so much for checking it out. Now, if you'd like to see some more pictures, get all the measurements, you can find that at simplysimplestamping.com. Just look for the February 26th 2015 blog post. You're going to find it there, and you can be sure to see the supply list. So if there's anything that you're missing, something that you need to create the project, you can order it. I've got an online order button right there for you. Just order, click, and we're going to have it shipped to you right away. There's a supply list for you too, so everything you need is right there at simplysimplestamping.com. Guys, thanks so much for being a part of the video today. I hope you have a fantastic day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.